Michael, you were at Blythe last season when you lost in the fourth qualifying round, so you'd be thinking this Saturday against Tamworth, come on, let's make up for it and get through the first round proper.
Yeah, since I've sort of come to sort of Blythe and that, I haven't had a good run in the cup, and until last year, and then we got York, and we thought at home, and there's a chance to get in, and we played all right, but then we just got beat in the end, and it was good to get close, and we did well, but it would be nice to put a little cup run together and see what we can do, and we've got a really good chance on Saturday. It's going to be a really hard game, but if we can put in a performance like we've been doing the last few weeks, work hard, play our game, then we've got a really good chance of doing it. And just trying to not get ahead of ourselves at the minute. We know we've got a lot of work to do, but it'd be really good if we could.
There's loads of excitement and anticipation, not just amongst the fans, but also amongst the players as well, isn't there?
Yeah, and just like I was saying to you before there, it's exciting, and I mean, it's great for the fans. There's loads of excitement. You can feel it around the club. Everyone's buzzing a little bit, just talking to people after games, buzzing because of all the wins we've had recently, and then with the cup run, it's just a good place to be at the minute. But it's one of them where, personally, I hate getting ahead of myself, and you see it so often. You get excited, and everything's looking, oh, look what we could get, and it's like hard to bring yourself back to sort of where you're at the minute, and where we're at this massive game on Saturday. And I hate being cliche, but like that's all we can think about at the minute is Saturday, because once you start looking ahead, I've sort of been around it before, as soon as you start looking ahead and getting yourself excited for potential, then you end up not getting there, and you don't concentrate as much as you need to. So as hard as it is, we've got to just focus everything we've got on a Saturday now and give it our absolute all, and try and get the result that we want.
When you compare us now compared to, say, a month ago before Trafford away, as a team we've improved considerably, haven't we?
Yeah, absolutely, massively. I think it's showing in the... Obviously, we've still got a lot of players missing. Like on Saturday, we had 7 lads missing still, but like a few people have said, the long-term lads are still out. They're going to be out for a while. We all know that. But the other lads that had picked up niggles and stuff, everyone's sort of come back a bit now, and teams are getting changed because people are fit. Or if Gaffer wants to change the shape, it's not because he's having to put someone in to fill a space because someone else has got injured again. And I think now that you're seeing the continuity of the lads playing together a lot more, you're seeing partnerships develop and sort of a rapport build, especially from my point of view with the back four. The lads in the middle, I think they're working well together now. And then again with the lads up front, I think you can see that we've getting used to how each other play and getting used to our styles and getting used to each other's habits, and you're seeing that come to sort of fruition on the pitch, and I think that's been a huge difference. That, along with the fact I think we've learned how to win ugly, we've like realised that we've got a great spirit within the squad, and everyone will battle and like knuckle down in them games. We looked at these games that we've had the last sort of since Trafford, in the 3 horrible games, like horrible big teams that just like lump it direct, and they're really hard games. And coming off the back of sort of a toughish run that we'd had with not getting the results that we maybe wanted, could have been a sort of run that you could have sort of gone under. But I think we found out a lot about ourselves and a lot about each other, and that's why everyone's buzzing at the minute, because we're in a good place and we know we can sort of rely on each other and trust each other to sort of dig deep and get these results.
We're all in it together, and I'm sure the fans are very much looking forward to Saturday, and their support will count for a lot as well, won't it?
Yeah, exactly, and that's sort of, again, going on the back of these last few results, it's sort of been like, I think the fans thought they weren't sure what they had with the lads and what they had with the squad, but I think we've shown over the last few games that we'll try our, like, we'll give everything, and we'll give it for each other, we'll give it for the management, and we'll give it for the fans, because they've been unbelievable. All the sort of travelling they've done to these away games, at this like first 4 or 5 games where we're useless, and then like we've started repaying them, and maybe some of them were sort of questioning whether we had the bottle or whether we had the fight, and sort of we were questioning that of each other. But then we've shown that over the last few games that everyone wants to win for everyone at the club. It's really like, it feels like at the minute everyone's coming together, the fans, the lads, the management, everyone's sort of pulling in the same direction, and that's brilliant, and that's what it's all about really, and that's what these cup runs are about, bringing everyone together and trying to, with the same goal, the same aim, and working towards it together. So yeah, brilliant at the minute.